Welcome to the Lake Show Cousins podcast. Here are your hosts, Maz and Amir Fathi.
Welcome to the Lake Show Cousins podcast, your weekly Lakers discussion. I am Maz. That is Amir. Hello, Amir.
Hello.
Hello. We were off last week, but we got a lot to cover, man. We got 9 games to cover. Now we're going to talk about I'm sorry, 9 for March. I want to kind of go over March. We're not going to talk about every game, but just this is more about a discussion, right? So
I thought since our last one,
6.
though, was it 6?
Like 6, yeah. But I want to go over like just how they've been doing in March. But yeah, 6. We're 6-0.
Yeah. So I was going to ask you, do you think it's us?
I'm telling you, they're listening. They're listening.
No. I'm saying, are we bad luck for covering?
Are we bad luck?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, we stopped.
If we don't do it, they win?
Yeah.
I see. No. I told you a couple weeks ago, I think it was, and I said, I think they're getting the idea of NBA defense. They're starting to understand it, especially in like fourth quarter situations. I mean, obviously their defense have stepped up, right? Their offense is still okay, but if we're looking at March, just March, 9 games, they're 8-1. That's the second best mark in the NBA for March.
I like it.
I mean, Atlanta's 9-0, which I can't believe that, but
dude, they're balling. Have you watched them play?
Well, they got what's his face, right? They got
Jalen Johnson.
And who else did they get?
That's their guy.
That's their guy?
Jalen Johnson.
Who else went over there? I thought they had a trade.
They got Kuminga.
Kuminga. Not Harden. Where did Harden go?
No, Harden went to Cleveland.
Cleveland. Oh, that's right, Cleveland. Yeah, so they're doing well, but we're second, man. I mean, 8-1. I mean, our rebounding still sucks. We're towards the bottom of that. But 3-point percentage, I mean, we're like 36%. Again, I don't know what happens to the best 3-point shooter in the league. Shows up and he's bricking. Right? I mean, I think they're doing well.
But they're nice bricks.
I mean, a couple of them are just wide open. He's missing them. Wouldn't you think this guy is like, you're a 50% 3-point shooter or 49? I think he's dropped below 49 now since he started with the Lakers.
I think it's LAX. I think when they land in LAX, something happens to their shooting arm.
You think something's in the air, or maybe the way they carry their luggage, something to do with, I don't know, man.
I mean, the guy used to play for the Clippers. He was making them. So it's not LA.
Maybe it's El Segundo. Maybe it's the jerseys. They put it on. I mean, he's
the pressure. It's the pressure.
I don't know. Well, these last 6 games then, since last time we spoke, they're all the 6-0. Obviously, the 2 big wins as far as exciting games. Where's Denver? Which we're going to talk about Denver's game, this last game that we won, and last night's win. Beating Minnesota was good, but that wasn't really. I mean, it was a whipping, 120-106. But we beat the Knicks. We beat Minnesota. We beat Denver. We beat Rockets. So what do you think? You think it's defense? You think it's?
Oh yeah. I think.
What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's defensively. I mean, they've gotten so much better. They're just playing with more energy. Like they're scrambling on defense. They're covering for each other. I don't know if, they were just biding their time and going, well, you know what, we'll just turn it up, which apparently they have been. But, they've got some solid victories here. I mean, we beat the Knicks. We beat the Wolves. We beat the Nuggets. We beat the Rockets last night. So, no, it's been an impressive run. I just hope they could maintain it, and you don't start resting players, and we
got a back-to-back coming up. On Thursday.
Yeah, but I mean, I think you have to win against the Rockets
to
win that tiebreaker, and then they'll probably give up the Heat game.
I mean,
and have Bam go for 120.
Just for pride's purposes, they should just shut his ass. It's so funny. Like we'll talk about that in a second. But all right, so we when we last met, we were what at I think we were sixth, right? And we were kind of contemplating going from third. It's going to be third, fourth, fifth, or sixth.
Yeah.
Having these last six games, has that changed your thought of how we would stack up against any one of these teams in the playoffs?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, if they play defense like this and like, you know what? For example,
Give me.
like last night
Mhm.
in the Rockets game, there was a stint in the fourth quarter
Mhm.
where they went small ball and they could not grab a rebound. They gave up four
Last
offensive
night,
rebounds. Yeah.
yeah, that I don't know if
And I'm
you
like,
yelled.
and
I
I'm like,
yelled so
yeah.
loud.
I'm like,
They're
why
like
are you
everyone's
not
like,
putting
what's
Aiden
going
in the
on? I'm
game?
like, get a rebound.
But they're playing too small.
Yeah,
And then it took him a while, but he brought Aiden in
yeah,
and Aiden balled. Like he had
yeah.
a couple of
He
blocks,
did.
he had some
Yep,
rebounds, he
yep.
had some inside dunks and like a turnaround. Like, dude, that's what you need to do. But I don't understand why it takes them that long to understand. Like, listen, the other team is really small and they're out rebounding you right now. Just put one solid big. They didn't have Shangun last night.
Right.
So Aiden should have definitely been playing more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like those things that when I tell you I think it's a coaching issue, that's what I mean. It's like I don't understand. Like I would just sitting there watching them not be able to grab a rebound, and I'm like, why don't you have a big in the game? Like
And the
put
Rockets are a big team. I mean, they are they're big, so it's not like they were going small and we're trying to match it. But maybe he was just trying to get. He needed the points. He was trying to get some three. He got.
well, obviously he got it when Aiden came in the game
Yeah.
because
Well,
that's
for
when we
rebounding. Yeah.
separated from them.
Yeah.
And even the putbacks and the turn, he had a turnaround hook shot in the
Yep.
lane. He had a
Hmm.
dunk. Like
Hmm.
he won the game at the end. It was him that came in the game and changed everything. So I don't understand why do you have to wait until shit falls apart before you bring like you need to incorporate him more into the offense. And he just doesn't. But they're winning, so
Yeah. I mean, they didn't shoot well at all last night. I mean, it wasn't either team. I think it was just.
that.
Yeah. It wasn't necessarily the best
No,
game. I mean, 3 points were like. I got to pull it up, but it's like 24 points or something like that. 24%. I'm sorry, 24%. Some ridiculous. I mean, I think the Rockets were like it was like 19% and 20%. I'll pull it up right now in a second. But um, yeah, I mean, coaching, I think he's still trying to figure some things out so late. He shouldn't be. He makes these decisions. I don't know if it's just to say, look, we're gonna shoot, we're gonna go lights out on the shooting. Maybe he wants to get a little faster. I mean, LeBron is leading the league in fast breaks, right? I mean, he's putting everything he's got out there. Uh, Maybe he's just thinking we're gonna outscore versus thinking about the fundamentals like defense, rebounding, blocking. I don't know. We're not in his head, so I can't really, I don't know. Um, I would hope that at this late we got what 68 games in. He needs to figure it out at this point. So, um, yeah, it's just but their defense has stepped up
yeah, for sure. No,
for sure.
I'm very impressed. I'm just
I mean, even
people,
Luca's playing defense.
yeah, yeah. No, Luca's been great. They've all been great. Like you just see them hustling on defense. Like they're
Yeah.
flying around, they're
Mhm.
contesting shots, they're getting, closing out well on shots and shooters. Like this was not happening. It was at the beginning of the season.
Right.
Like they looked good, and then they stopped again. And yeah, I still don't understand what his beef is with Vanderbilt, why it's on off again. I just,
I mean, I would think against Durant, Vanderbilt can do really, really well.
right.
Size, length. Um, but I think on the defensive end, I think what's working for them, and they did it against Denver as well, they're doubling. They're doubling the main
Yeah, oh yeah.
guy up
Yeah.
top. I mean, they to a point where I think Durant had that backcourt violation and his heel stepped on it. But with Jokic, they did the same thing.
Right.
They're trying to get the ball out of his hands. Now there's danger with that, right? I mean, you double team like that, you're going to leave somebody open,
Right,
and we
especially with teams that have great shooters like
right. You're
OKC
gonna
or
you're gonna leave a corner three open,
yeah.
or like last night there was a play where they doubled Durant. Durant got kicked it into the middle. I don't know who it was, but then you had a runner from the corner coming in, and it was an easy dunk. So there's gonna be some danger playing like that, but that's one thing that I've noticed is helping them. Plus, also they're reading the passing lanes. They're getting in the passing lanes, and they're intercepting those passes. So and again, I think against Denver, I want to say we gave up so many of those passes, like cross court passes were being intercepted. LeBron's trying to like just you know launch it to the other side, so a little frustrating. But I think we're doing the right things on defense. We're making definite progress there. Um, like you said, Aiton, I think he's really stepped it up. He's really, I think the closer we get in the playoffs, he's really taking that role. Jackson Hayes is going to do what he gives. I mean, he is what he is. But uh, I would like to see more from um, Jake, I'm not seeing enough from him. So I don't know if Vanderbilt needs to step in and fill that role at least defensively. I mean,
Yeah.
he hustles. He
Jake
gives you
has
that
had
hustle.
some really rough games.
He's streaky. He's up and down, up and down. But with Vanderbilt, we know we're going to trust his defensive prowess. We're going to trust his toughness. He's not going to let anyone push him around. Um,
Dude, Marcus Smart's been amazing. Got to
oh,
give
dude,
it to
yeah.
him.
Let's talk about. I mean, dude, against Denver. First, okay, let's talk about the Denver game.
Mhm.
This was just crazy.
Yeah, that was a really good game.
I
I thought
mean,
again, we first half we're up by 17. I'm like, maybe it's different this time. And I'm like, oh man, they came back and they took the lead. I'm like, oh come on, again, how do we keep blowing leads with these guys?
and they foul. I mean, I think it was Gordon goes to the line, makes one, misses one, something like that. I mean, I thought at some point I'm like, it's over, right? And then there was that questionable foul on Reeves, where I think the NBA went back and they said that they made a mistake on that call. It was a 3 point. He's kind of swiping.
Yeah,
But that's the right call with however many seconds were left, right? To
mm,
foul him, get
yeah,
him to the free throw line. You're up by three. Okay, so you want to do that. That's the right call. But then what happens after that?
yeah.
Dude,
That's
do
rarely
you remember
happens.
the last time that's ever gone the
Yeah,
gone
I
when?
I,
I couldn't remember it.
I remember one time it happened with the Lakers in
In
Golden State.
82?
No, no,
Oh,
no, with
okay.
Kobe. Kobe did
Okay.
it. Kobe
He
shot a
missed this,
free throw. He
made the
missed it
first,
on purpose. Yeah, and then got the
made the
rebound and
first,
put
missed the
it in.
second.
Yeah.
Where did the rebound go? Do you remember on that one? I
On
can't
that one,
remember.
it
Was it
actually
back up to him?
it went to the right
Okay.
and it was like went up high.
So it hit the back of the rim, you
Yeah, it
think?
hit the back of the rim and then it bounced up like
Uh-huh.
really
Was
high.
it off of did someone tip it?
Yeah, they were
Or was
like
it clean?
yeah, no, 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 no. Somebody tipped it and then
Okay.
he grabbed it and in midair shot it and it went in.
So
But I
this,
think that yeah, I think in that one, yeah, I think that one went to overtime too. I don't think they
but
won the game on that. They went to overtime and then Lakers. I think that was the game where like Jameson
yeah.
went off for like 53 or 55 points, something like that. And the Lakers, I think they ended up losing that game.
Okay.
They didn't win it, but they took it to overtime.
I mean, I'm thinking, okay. Was he trying to go to the right or left? I heard somebody said he was trying to go to the right, but to make it hit
The way it did.
the way it hit, big important part of that was Aiton blocked out Jokic.
Right. Yeah.
Ball comes to the left, he grabs it, and then he puts it back up. Nobody really in his face. I mean, to contest it, that it was just a crazy once in a 20-year thing that it never works out.
Yeah, but
It never works out.
that was a misplay by whoever the nugget was that was at the 3-point line behind the
Should have come back.
3-point line.
Yeah,
Should have
that's
come
your
out and
job.
blocked
That's
him
your
out.
job.
Right.
Absolutely.
So
You
they
got to
missed
come back
the
and block
yeah.
him out. So they missed that. So that sends us to overtime, right? Just crazy.
Yeah.
I'm going, oh my God, okay, a lot of luck there. Perfect. I mean, that ball could have just gone right. and hit the net and kind of got out of bounds. That's how close it was, right? Because it hits the bottom of the rim. And then in overtime, it wasn't necessarily a great offensive overtime, but you know, again, Nuggets failed to foul on the last play. They had a foul to give, right?
Yeah.
And they don't. And Luca goes to the left, and I'm going, okay,
Was
he's
that a
just
push off?
yeah. So you're going to, I'm going to go to the left, just 1 foot bank shot. He had to step, he had to do a turnaround, or not turnaround, but he had to do
Step
a
back.
step back.
Yeah.
But that right elbow came out. That's almost like Jordan against
Yeah.
Jazz in the championship. I'm
No,
like,
that
that
was
was a
even more.
push.
That
That
was a
was a push
blatant.
with a
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
This was an elbow.
Yeah.
Could have been called. I don't know if the refs are going to call that.
I don't.
Um,
Yeah, I don't think they not against him anyway.
Not against, yeah, exactly.
In LA.
In LA. Two heroic plays. Denver, but like you said, Denver did make the mistake against Reeves. They made a mistake here. They had a foul to give. But this game is not gonna, it didn't push me one way or another. Say, oh my God, we got Denver in the playoffs. We can take them. No.
Well, I mean, it was good that they were full strength.
I think, well, at the beginning of the game, if you remember, Murray hits his first shot. And I'm
Yeah,
going,
I'm like, here we go.
Here we go. Fucking, he's going to go off. He's going to have like 6 of 8 from three.
Yeah.
Here we go. Really quiet night. I
Yeah.
mean,
They
him,
focused on him.
they focused on him. And you know what? He had, how many points did he have? He had, I want to say 5 points. Shit.
Yeah. No,
That's nothing.
He had a
So-
terrible game. But I think that was the game.
That was the game
It
plan,
was like
right.
out of the two, Jokic is always going to get his, so we're just going to stop
Right.
Murray.
So I can live with that. I can live with that if Denver ends up dropping to 6 and we're, let's say, 3-6 or 4-5. I mean, look, any of these four, we can play Houston, we can play Nuggets, we can play Minnesota, right? It could go any way. I think if we make these changes, though, like that's the game plan. Take Murray out, double Jokic. Yes, Gordon is gonna let Gordon beat you. Let him be the star, right? I can live with that, and I can be optimistic in a 7-game series if we play like that. What do you think?
It's gonna be a tight series, man.
Will home court change? Will home court be a factor?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, so that's why we want to be 3 or
Especially
4.
in Denver. I mean,
Yeah.
that the altitude and all this stuff.
So
you
we
don't
want to be
get
3 or
them.
4 for sure. That's why it's like, okay, does it matter? We're going to play one of these teams anyway, but home court does make a difference. And then of course, second round, if we do advance, that makes a difference as well. But so against Denver, I was like, okay, great game. Both teams did what they had to. Great finish. Marcus Smart had, so, I mean, LeBron dives for the ball, jump ball. He loses it.
I
No
know.
legs. Forget it. No
Yeah.
legs. Murray wins it. Gordon's got the ball and then freaking just pick his pocket.
Yeah.
Marcus Smart. And that was so important. That was
Oh yeah.
so important. So
They score there, and
Yeah.
we're in a deep hole.
exactly. I mean,
So,
you
yeah.
got Marcus Smart, and then you got Reeves, and you got Luca. They really stepped up in that one, which was just amazing. I loved it. I want to say last night's game, we're up by 17 early. Can we go for the jugular? Can we just finish teams? Don't let them get back in. What was the problem last night? I mean, what do we just let them?
Just
I mean,
we
what?
went through that
You let
one
Thompson
stretch.
score? What's the deal?
Well, we went through that one stretch where they just kept jacking up threes again and missing, and
Kills me.
yeah, and that's what I mean. I mean, it's like when that's not, you have enough players that are great downhill players,
Yeah.
and they're also great like mid-range shooters.
Right.
You have Hachimura is a great mid-range. Austin's a great mid-range. Luka's a great mid-range. LeBron's great mid. I don't understand why, if the threes aren't falling, you just keep jacking them up. Run some plays.
And we were like 23.5% three. I mean, they're just make some, like you said, make some plays. Ayton,
Just run some
like
pick
you
and
said,
pops. Like,
yeah.
I don't understand why you keep jacking up threes.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, when you got the horses, just like Go
Yeah,
for the sure two.
right. I agree. I agree 100%. It wasn't a great scoring game for, I mean, Austin didn't do that well. He had 0 for 8 from three.
Yeah.
He wasn't, his nights kind of sucked. Um, Aiton, like you said, stepped in. He had 7-11, but it was just that last, the fourth quarter stepping in. LeBron had 18 points. Okay, we're not going to see 30 points from him ever again, I don't think. He's just kind of accepted his role as the third guy to eat, which is fine, but he's hustling. He's
Yeah.
out there. He's doing
Dude,
all the things at
40,
41,
41-year-old diving. Heck,
diving,
like,
running fast
yeah.
breaks, um, dunking. I mean, he's still. It's just remarkable.
Yeah.
But Luca last night was just again 36 points. The guy was just 50, almost 52% from the field. He's carrying us when we don't have
Yeah.
it. Uh, but Rui, need to see more from this guy, right? I mean, come on, I don't know. And you don't play Vanderbilt, especially against Durant.
Yeah, I mean, is your best big perimeter defender, and I don't understand. See, this is what annoys me about him. Like, there's got to be some consistency. We got like 15 games left, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. It drives me nuts. Like, you
Yeah.
can't be playing around still with the lineup.
Right. Yeah.
They're just like, you can't be doing this once we get to the playoffs. So gear up for the playoffs. Like this is the time. And like with 5 games left, they're just going to take their foot off the gas and go, "Oh yeah, we're resting now." And
Well,
it's
I mean,
like,
if they lock up something, they can. But I'm thinking, who do they want to play in the first round? Because that'll
probably
also.
probably Minnesota.
So if they want to play Minnesota, I mean, look, dude, it's still so tight. I think they're
I know,
okay.
but we've won all the games against Minnesota, right?
Right. So we have the tiebreaker against Minnesota. We got the tiebreaker against Denver. If we win tomorrow, we get the
Tiebreaker against.
tiebreaker against Houston, which is awesome. So we don't have it against Phoenix. But at this point, we're 4 games ahead of them. I don't think we're in threat of going into the play-in at this point, especially if we're playing at this level. Um, we are at what are we at? 60, like we're at 68 games. We got 14 left. I mean, we could finish this thing out pretty strong if we continue playing this way. If we go against Minnesota, though, there's going to have to be a game plan. Did Minnesota, were they missing anybody against our when we played them? Can't remember. I think they were no, I think they were pretty healthy.
Yeah,
It's just
Minnesota. Yeah,
it's just Edwards. Do something with Edwards.
yeah.
Double team him. Gobert
No,
is going to get you
I
some
think.
rebounding, some blocks.
Yeah, I think our problem last year with them was really no Gobert. Like
Gobert.
Gobert went Akeem Olajuwon on us.
Yeah.
Um, I think having Aiden, it that
It's a
kind of
different,
negates
yeah,
him.
absolutely.
And I think we're okay with Minnesota. Out of those teams, I would say Minnesota
Okay,
is the one I would want to
so
face.
Minnesota then is 2 games behind ahead of Phoenix, but they're also tied with Denver for the 5th spot. I don't know who has the tiebreakers there,
No,
but
this is definitely going to go until like the last
yeah,
couple
it's
of
good.
games of this
Yeah,
season.
exactly. This is going to go on to the very last, and that's why I'm thinking they can't take their foot off the gas. They can't say, "Oh, screw it." Because, dude, even 5 games, even the last 3 games, and say, "Oh, we're going to rest people." Dude, 3 games could decide everything,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. No, but that's why it's so important that they're getting
Now,
these tiebreakers.
do you think they play better without LeBron or no? Now the seeing LeBron came back, what do you think?
No, I mean, I think yeah, they have a ridiculous record without him with when it's just Luca and thing. But I think a
You,
lot of that has to do with the fact that you have 3 weak defensive players, and if they're not hustling and they're
yeah,
not running around like they have been, then yeah, it's going to be a liability. But when they're all hustling like that
like
and
they
they're
have been.
yeah, then no, absolutely. I mean, LeBron, like you said, is just filling the lanes or running the break or
I don't want to see the. I don't want to see the. I mean, he look, he back to the basket, but he's way out there. He's got a smaller man on him, but I think everyone just stops.
Yeah,
They're not even cutting to the basket. They're not trying to work off of that. I think when he's not there, the ball is moving a lot
moving better.
faster.
Yeah,
It's
I
moving a
agree.
lot better. And I think that's more exciting. It's a funner style of basketball. Obviously, LeBron brings you assets, brings you a lot of strength. When he goes downhill, you still can't guard him. He's just so freaking strong. So I think he's still obviously valuable. We still need him. But him taking this role of like, okay, third guy, I don't need to be the leading scorer. Ego's gone out the window. I need to focus on the stuff that maybe I haven't been known. I mean, he did this when he wasn't a good 3-point shooter. He went back and he practiced. So maybe now it's defense. Maybe I'm not as fast as these young guys. I get it. But if the team defense steps up,
Right, right,
that can
exactly.
help him,
Yeah.
right? It's
No,
the
and
team
I think
defense.
that's what needs to be there. It's just
Correct.
because when they're all flying around and they're hustling,
Right.
it
But that's team
hides a lot
defense,
of
right?
right.
Right.
It ends up hiding a lot of
Right.
the deficiencies.
Right.
But if everybody's just, you got 3 weak defensive players that aren't even hustling, then yeah, of course they can't be on the court at the same time.
Yeah, and that's I mean, that's been our liability, but to their credit, I have seen it. I think they've stepped up their defense. They're not going to be like elite defenders ever. You're not
Yeah,
going to see a Michael Cooper out there or anybody like that, but I think we are seeing um some strides there. I think some
definitely.
positives from them.
Yeah, I mean, they
And
only gave up 92 points last
yeah,
night.
exactly. And plus, I mean, it's nice to see us in third place. I think a lot of people look at that and like, okay, we're never going to catch San Antonio. San Antonio and Oklahoma, different level,
Okay, let
fine.
me ask you something.
Uh,
Between OKC, San Antonio, and Denver, who would you want to face out of those three?
any round,
Yeah.
any round,
Mhm.
Denver first.
Really?
Yeah, I think Denver is still.
I'd go San Antonio because at
Too
least they have the
too
inexperience thing.
but they're so young and athletic, and they got Wemby, and he's just. I don't know how you're going to stop Wemby. I don't know if Aiton can do anything to him. Vanderbilt would have to play, but then you got no offense against them. I mean, I want to
I
say
I
I want to
I
say they're
think
probably my scariest would be San Antonio. I think we have a
really.
better. I mean, Oklahoma. I don't know, dude. Those two are
I just
Oklahoma
think
City.
the only reason why I'm saying San Antonio is lack of experience in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
yeah.
They've never this team as constructed, they've never won a playoff
Well,
series.
I think a
So
lot a
I
lot of
would
people
take
are
my
thinking
chances
that.
on that.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are thinking that. Um, Probably agree with you on that. A lot of people. I don't know, man. I think Denver. You see Jokic out there, man. He plays the whole quarter. He's just exhausted. You could see he's not in the best shape for a guy who's got to run up and down, up and down, up and down. It surprises me how he does it. But you could tell he's completely winded. I think because of Murray, if you get him out early, he's a little mental. It'll get into his head, um, and maybe you can get him out that way, as we saw this time. It's the other people that I would be afraid of, like Gordon and whatnot. With San Antonio, yeah, they don't have the experience, but I'm just afraid of their athleticism, their
Yeah.
youth. Oklahoma City, man, they're just so good on every level.
Dude, they're so annoying to watch. So they hack the shit out of everyone.
Like like what? And they get called for it or
No,
not
they
get called?
don't,
They
because
don't get
like
called.
every play is a
Yeah,
foul. Like you'd foul out the entire team if you kept calling it. And I
yeah,
think that's what
they
they
don't.
count on.
No.
They're so like they foul every single play, and you're just like, what's happening right now? It's like they're really, really aggressive.
Well, if we were to start today, the playoffs, I mean, we can start talking about that now. 14 games out, it could stay just like this. We would get Timberwolves in the first round. We got home court,
Mm.
right?
That didn't work out so well last year. Exact same scenario, 3-6.
um, we would win, and we would have to face the Spurs because they're gonna beat either the Suns or the Clippers because they would be in the play-in or however it works out, right? They're going to beat
Yeah.
whoever goes in there. Suns, Clippers, Warriors, Trailblazers, whoever. So it would be Timberwolves first round, Spurs the second round. Okay. Then
Dude, I'd go with
Thunder
that rather than
Thunder would beat.
rather than Nuggets in the first round and Thunder in the second round.
Okay, so who's going to win, Nuggets or Rockets, 4 or 5? Like who would you say would win out of that one?
Out
I
of
would say Nuggets.
100%. I
Okay,
would
so
go Nuggets.
So there would be Thunder and Nuggets. Thunder would win. So we would have to beat the Wolves, the Spurs, Thunder to get to the
Or
championship.
Denver.
No, Thunder's going to beat Denver.
You think? I'm not sure, dude. They took them
No.
7 games last year.
Okay, so that's what I think. And then we would
either one. I don't
and then
think
we would see, oh, dude, could you imagine Celtics? I mean, could you imagine if Celtics would actually, I mean, they're second seed right now. If they actually made it,
we made it.
no, forget about it. I just can't believe they would make it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know, especially like the beginning of the season.
Yeah, and then them coming. Oh my God. But yeah. But yeah, it's going to be a tough road no matter how you slice it. I would like us to get out of the first round at least to say, hey, we failed last year, but because it was 2 years in a row we don't advance. So yeah, I want to see that. So, but yeah. Couple things I want to ask you about. 83 points. Fucking bam.
That's
Come
crazy.
on. That's crazy. Give me your thoughts.
He did it. What do you, I mean,
did you like the way it was done?
People are complaining.
Did you like the way it was done?
I don't give a shit.
Do you think Kobe did it the same way?
No, but it is what it is. Wilt did it a different. Wilt didn't have any threes.
Okay, but do you agree with the fouling? And do you agree with? I mean,
they were fouling him so he wouldn't score. Like if you look at the Kobe one,
yeah,
like Toronto gets shit for it because they didn't do anything. They just let him go off. At least these guys were triple teaming him.
And he was, but to get him the ball back.
What do you mean? Are you? You're talking about
his team was look
right, but
Miami was fouling so they can get the ball back. They weren't letting the play just play out. They weren't letting the 24 seconds play out.
Yeah, but because they didn't. On the flip side of it, the Wizards were basically trying to triple team him, not allow him to get the ball, right? And they were fouling other people. So it works both ways. They were trying for him not to touch the ball. With Toronto and Kobe, they just let him go.
Right.
Like at worst, they gave him, most of the game was one-on-one. At worst, it was a double team.
Yeah.
There was no fouling anybody for him not to score. So it works both ways. But it's not his fault that they fouled him, 47 times. It's not like, he was doing it hard and leaning into them. They were purposely doing it. What is he supposed to do?
I don't know, man.
I mean, it is what it is.
You're just a Kobe hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm just telling you, it's like
I don't know, man. I mean,
people make a big deal about it.
I can see both sides.
I watched the game and I'm like, all right, well, nobody triple team Kobe. Like they were obviously trying to prevent him from getting it.
All right. What was the score? What was the score against Toronto and Lakers? Did Kobe need to play? Were they up 30 points?
No, they weren't.
If you're up 30 points, are you playing your best player? Aren't you taking people? Aren't you bringing out the bench?
Yeah. No, at that point, it was like they were going.
Might as well go for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But, I'm sure.
That's what I'm saying. It was not the same.
Yeah.
But it's not the same.
I don't care. 83 versus 81 is both amazing. I don't care.
Of course. But I've seen games where, maybe not recently, but I've seen games in the past, years ago where a player was on the verge of making some kind of record.
Yeah, Kobe, he had 63.
And they get taken out.
Yeah. And Kobe had 63 against Dallas
Right.
at the end of the third, and Phil took him out,
Right.
and he didn't play the fourth. I mean, he could have done it that night.
Even triple doubles. You're
Yeah,
one rebound shy, but you're getting taken out.
yeah,
You're one. So I don't know. I'm happy for him. The guy, like you said, the only credit I'm going to give him is he was double teamed, triple teamed, and he was making the shots. He was making
yeah,
3-pointers. He gets fouled 40 free throws.
yeah.
That's not
No, I
necessarily
think it was like 47.
to the line, yeah, but he
Yeah,
made 40 or something like that.
right.
So what I'm saying is, great. He did what he needed to do when he was at the line. Yeah, you're going to get fouled, but
No, it's
the
different.
coaching
It
staff
100%
leaving him
it's
in there,
different.
you're up
But
30 points.
yeah, but you know what? By that token, everybody can say, is Wilt scoring 100 point with no 3 point line? Is that more impressive? You know what I mean? It's just
I
it's
don't think
different era. It's
honestly,
different.
honestly,
The game is different than when Kobe did it.
I don't think Wilts was very impressive. To this day, I've always felt that. You are way
Skill,
more
bro.
dominant and skilled than any in that era.
Yeah, but that's not
You're
his
way,
fault.
no, no, no. I know it's not his fault, but I believe the game and the competition has gotten harder
Okay,
since then.
but let me ask you something. That's a great point you brought up. So between
Great point for you that you're going to cross point me.
that you made. I'm saying
Right.
if you were to take those three individuals,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Kobe, Will, Bam Adebayo.
yeah.
Who has the least talent out of them?
The least talent is
Yeah.
Bam.
Okay. So is it more impressive that he was able to achieve it?
No, I think he got some help to achieve it. That's what I think.
Okay,
He
but
purposely got some help. I don't think Wilt got help purposely. I don't
Oh,
think
he
Kobe.
did. Oh, he did.
What?
They were going to him.
They had no choice.
No,
He
no,
was
no.
it.
That wasn't a close game either.
Okay, we have no video footage of it.
No, but
But
it
back
was
then, you didn't have the rules have changed. Obviously, dude, he was.
But that's what I'm
sc-
saying.
He
It's a
was
different
way
era.
taller than everybody else. So I mean, he's just different era, way different era. Not even
Yeah.
like an '80s era or a '90s era. I'm talking about taking him out of it. If you just compare Kobe and Bam, I think Kobe didn't get the help from everything, from his team fouling the other team. Hey, purposely we're going to try to get
Yeah,
you.
but
I think
he also wasn't being fouled, and he
no,
wasn't
I
being
understand that, but he
triple
legitimately
teamed.
but I
But
think
they were going to him.
I
Like
legitimately
obviously,
because he was the one. I think
Right.
legitimately he got his 81 points playing more structured and regular basketball.
Yeah,
I
no,
think this was a little bit
I
more
agree.
scripted. Now, what the other point to all this that kind of kills me is I have a I mean I have a problem with it not being Kevin Durant or Steph or a superstar.
Yeah.
Bam's not a superstar.
I understand, but again,
It's like
devil's advocate. It works both ways.
yeah, but
It's
that's
impressive.
the
That's
hard part is like Bam.
you would expect. Yeah, like a
It's like
Steph
Towns
or-
getting it.
Yeah,
I mean, I would love it if Kevin Durant got it. I would love it if Steph got it. I would love if these players, if because they're superstars. They're elite, right? And
they're-
I'm
and
not
they're known
saying
for scoring.
I'm not saying Luca. I'm not saying LeBron. I'm not saying anybody from the Lakers. I would love to see anybody else from other teams get it who are the true superstars.
Yeah.
Bam is not a superstar, so for him, I think he had a,
like there's
I
no
think he had
way
a
in
great
hell
night.
I would put money on it that if anybody broke that
right.
record, it would
Imagine
be
if somebody
Bam.
had money on it. I'm sure
Yeah.
someone made a lot of money. I think he did get the help. Now, again, to his credit, knocking down his threes, he was driving to the basket. They were defending him, but I think, what's his face, the coach
Spoelstra.
from no, the coach from the coach I call him Suge Knight, the coach from the Rockets.
Okay.
Every time they show him, like, did Suge Knight
Yeah.
start coaching?
I hate that guy.
Is he,
Ime
is he on
Udoka?
is he on a release program? He looks I'm like, that's
Yeah.
Suge Knight. When Suge Knight,
Acts like him too.
what did he? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you watch his interview, he said, "Yeah, it's the Wizards."
Yeah.
he's like, and it's
Yeah,
and
that
it's the
sucks.
Wizards.
That-
It's the
that's-
Wizards too.
Yeah.
It's
But
not.
that's
It's not like you did it against Oklahoma.
I know, but that's just
Yeah.
there's no
What-
need for that. Like it's
There's no
I mean,
need
just
for
be
that.
happy for the
What
guy.
are you, a
No,
Wizards
it's
fan now?
I'm not a Wizards, but
All
you don't
right,
need
let
to
me tell you
shit on
something.
everyone.
Let me tell you something. I hate anyone against the Lakers. I
Okay.
have all Lakers. I'm 100% fan. I hate everybody. I want to bang on everybody, what they look like, how they dress, how what their hair looks like. Anybody against the Lakers. Bro, I don't know any of these players last night, but I'm looking at their faces and I'm going, oh, he gets on my nerves. I don't even know him. Like, I've never heard him talk. He could be the nicest guy. I'm like, oh, I hate that guy. What? It's not like Murray, who's done some cheap shit in the past, like the run around after they
Yeah.
won the game on that one. No. Or like, what's his face? Brooks or something like that. These are
Yeah.
players that I'm like, Thompson? I don't know him, but why do I hate him?
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like that too. Yeah. No,
I love the
whoever we
Lakers too
play.
much.
Yeah.
And anyone who does
No,
anything
even
against
teams
them,
like that I root like OKC, I was like, all right. Like now that they won, I'm like, I hate these guys.
yeah,
I don't want them to win.
we're true fans, bro.
I know.
We are true fans.
We're true petty fans.
Absolutely. And we're gonna bag on everybody. Uh I want to also ask you about this. Do you think going with a nearly all white lineup is beneficial for us?
That's racist, but
No, it's not.
I
It's
didn't even notice they were doing it.
oh, okay.
No, I
You don't
didn't.
notice it?
Who?
It brings me a couple of
Luca?
times. I'm like Luca, Reeves, Jake, and what's his face? Kennard.
Who's the big?
Big's either Jackson.
Okay, so not all white.
No, I'm saying mostly. It's like a 4-4. I'm going. That's not a bad white man. I mean,
White
that's
man.
not a bad white man team. I mean, look, come on, they're not as athletic, but if you want shooting, you're getting it from three of them, right?
Yeah.
You got a little bit of hustle from Jake. He can give you some defense, some length. No, it's not going to be their starting lineup. You can't substitute Smart or anything. But I'm thinking shit. Every time I say, I'm like, I noticed that because I'm looking close and I'm going, are they all white out there? It's just a funny thing. It's just a funny thing to notice. It's like I'm going.
We used to say that all the time when the
Celtics, right? That's what I thought. I'm like, is it like the Celtics? Because the Celtics had a really good. I mean, they had probably the best in history. I would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. I mean, I don't know about the '60s and
In
you look
the
at
80s,
Koozie and all that, but theirs was just phenomenal, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Larry Bird being one of them, McHale and all that. I hate them too, by the way.
Yeah.
I hate all those guys. All those guys.
I understand.
Fuck them all. I don't want them on
Yeah.
this podcast.
All right. Noted.
It better be noted.
Yeah.
Kawhi's injured.
Is he?
Well, he just sprained his ankle or something, or did he
Oh.
come back? I think he sprained his ankle and they had to close. They
Dude,
I think
he was balling.
dude. They were up on the Spurs and the Spurs came back and beat them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, they got a good team. It's just I hate them too.
I think
Second team I hate.
I think it's the only time in NBA history a team was below or under by 15 games,
Yeah,
and now they're above 15
yeah.
games.
No, I mean
Above
credit
the
to
500 mark.
yeah. They're hustling. They're making it work. They're in the play-in. I can't say I wish them any luck, but I'm going to be nice and not be such a hater. But no, I'm a Lakers guy. I'm not a Clippers guy. Never will be. I want them to go to Seattle one day.
I understand.
One day he'll just take him back.
I think
He'll take him to his hometown.
I read the NBA is actually meeting.
Yeah, two
to
teams.
discuss. Yeah,
Yeah, 2 teams.
Vegas and yeah, that's gonna go well. Have these guys like they already have gambling issues? They're gonna go set up a team in Vegas. Great.
Do you think Barkley hates the Lakers?
Oh my god, dude,
Do you think he hates the Lakers?
it's crazy.
I mean, what are you talking about? You're not a contender? At what point he's gonna have to they're gonna go to the championship? They're a contender. It's like, what?
Yeah, he's always been that way. He just hates the Lakers.
He does hate the Lakers, right? That's what I
Yeah.
think. I don't think he's a Laker fan. Well, we don't want him on this show either. We'll take Shaq, we'll take Kenny, we'll take Ernie. We don't need it, okay? We don't need
Right.
Charles. We don't need you on this cast. Sorry. All right.
But we will go to the steam room if they want.
He has lost some weight. Good for him.
Yeah.
Looking good. Looking good.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got upcoming? We got tomorrow's the
Rockets.
Rockets. Dude, if they beat the Rockets again, then they figured something out,
Yeah, I agree.
right?
That would be huge.
Okay. And that'll be
I wonder if Shangun's going to play though.
we're gonna play. Wasn't last night away?
Wasn't last night what?
Was last night that was an away game? So two away
Yeah,
games
it's
against the Rock.
yeah, back to
Oh,
back.
that sucks. Back to back
Yeah,
away games. Okay. All right. So we're gonna play. Yeah, and that's the other thing. So you got two main players from Houston that are not even playing.
yeah,
I mean that Houston, they're gonna be dangerous if those two guys when those two guys come back,
yeah.
especially Beavis. He's gonna be, or is it Butthead? Which one looks like Shangoon?
Uh,
The brown
Beavis.
hair,
No, Butthead.
Beavis. But
Butthead.
is it Butthead?
Yeah.
Butthead, he
Dude,
is a great.
don't be giving Chet Holmgren's title away.
Oh, was it Chet? I thought it
Yeah.
was Shangoon.
No.
Okay, they both look like Butthead, but he's good. I mean, he's definitely. I think if he was playing, so you think tomorrow night he's going to be playing his game to get day to day, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. I
Okay.
mean, they said it
Well,
was attack, so
Van Fleet's not coming back. He's
no.
done.
Yeah.
But I think the Rockets maybe
And they don't
is
have
somebody
thing.
to watch when
And Aquaman is out.
Aquaman, the actor.
The guy that looks like Aquaman. What's his name? The
Oh yeah,
Australian.
yeah, Aquaman. Yeah, he's out. But Adams,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, so we got, and then back to back Thursday we got Miami. So you think they're going to drop Miami?
Yeah.
That's also an away game.
But I'm telling you, man, if they don't get that game against the Rockets, I'm afraid they're going to lose the Heat too. Because I think they're going to go for the Rockets and then they're going to sit out LeBron and probably Luca or something, and they're going to lose both games.
Wow, that's a little pessimism there. Saturday we got Orlando.
They're playing really well. They just lost last
That's
night, but they had a 6-game winning streak going.
Yeah, that's in Orlando, of course. I mean, these are all away games. Detroit,
Yipes.
yipes, and back to Indiana. So that's a 5 game. We still got 5 games on the road. What do you call it?
I'm going to hope for 3-2.
3-2 against who? Indiana. Indiana, maybe.
And hopefully the Rockets tonight.
So Rockets, Orlando, and Indiana. So it'll be sandwiched. So basically a win-loss, win-loss, win kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think one of these two they're going to drop. I don't know if it's going to be against Rockets or the Heat, but we'll see. I think Orlando. They're probably going to take Orlando. I think Indiana for sure. Detroit, oof, that's going to be tough. I don't know, man. I'm going to say 3-2. They're
Yeah.
going to lose to they're going to lose to Miami and Detroit. That's what I call it.
So we're saying the same thing.
Watch they go 5-0.
Oh, could you imagine?
Could
That
you
would,
imagine?
that would be,
Oh,
man, that would
Laker
just
Nation's going to be
Jones me up.
crazy. I know. I know. All right, so we'll try to meet back up next week. Last week we were off, so next week we'll meet up and we'll discuss the next 5 games. Or I'm sorry, not 5 games. Probably be 5 games. Till next Wednesday.
Sounds good.
Until then, I will see you, my man.
All right, bro. Love you.
Take care. I love you, man. Bye.
Bye.